point of view, how do you say that gender issues can be applied or vice versa? How do you how gender conflicts in companies, for instance, or not so conflict, but discrimination within companies can be tackled, can be treated by international law. Do you have an opinion on that?
Well, I can have an opinion how it's treated in arbitral settings.
Yeah,
and the thing is that most of the gender cases are excluded from the scope of arbitration. They very much the same like family matters or the statutory questions. They cannot go to arbitration to be decided. Arbitration is meant for most of the business recourse. So the only discrimination I came along to is the discrimination of one party within a company being a party to a shareholder agreement. But it's not based on their gender, it's not usually based on their race, it's not based on religion, it's usually based on how much they own in the company. So that recourse is back to just a business question, how much you paid for your share. I haven't seen any gender-related award being refused or not refused to be recognized and enforced. But if we go to the general public policy in the private international law, the gender, religion, and race is usually the biggest issue on which the public policy relies on. If you have a country which issues a judgment saying that, let's say, a daughter cannot assume an inheritance from her father because she's a girl, then most of the EU countries will not recognize the judgment because it goes against the public policy to equality between men and women. But that's the general private international law. If we go to arbitral settings, this is out of its scope and it will not be a matter for arbitral tribunal.
Okay, understand. Thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you for the question. Anything else? Okay, thank you.
This one?
I believe that whoever is after me is online.
Good morning again. So the next presenter is Pallavi Marjan from the Institute of Development Studies, the University of Sussex. The presentation is titled Pathway for Adopting a Feminist Foreign